Hello, I'm Valerie Benton, a certified weight loss and life coach. In this video series, I'm going to give you my top secrets to stop stress eating once and for all. In this first video, we'll take a look at the triggers that give you that urge to overeat due to stress on the job. I know what it's like to be a stress eater because I've been one. When I was in my late 20s, I had a very stressful job and I went on a binge that lasted for months and I gained about 50 pounds. I'm going to share with you the tools that helped me lose the weight and stop stress eating. Here are why so many people overeat due to stressful situations: feeling overwhelmed and feeling anxious. Where do these feelings come from? They come from your thoughts. You determine your thoughts about any circumstance. Let's take an example. You're at your job and have all kinds of demands from clients and managers, and a client asks you for information or reports and wants it that day, and this would normally take you a couple of days. You also have many other things on the to-do list. Panic sets in. You start thinking things like, oh my God, how am I going to turn this around? Or I can't possibly get this done today. My client's going to be mad, I'm going to get fired. From these thoughts come your feelings of overwhelm and anxiety. These thoughts are your trigger. Your next thought is chocolate. I need chocolate. As if chocolate has the power to solve your problems and calm you down. It does just the opposite. The caffeine and the sugar in the chocolate can make you feel more anxious, but it does sort of numb you out temporarily. It's like a drug, and you like the instant gratification of it tasting good. It's what comes after the binge that feels awful, and that's when the beatings begin. The beatings you give yourself. What can you do besides react emotionally? Here's a great tip. Think. Instead of reacting with all your emotions, think. There is nothing we can do about a circumstance, but we do have power over how we react or don't react. We're in charge of our thoughts. Our thoughts create our feelings. If you want different feelings, you need to change your thoughts. What if you could stop yourself in your tracks before you dive in for the chocolate and check out your thoughts? Instead of thinking, oh my God, there's no way I can do this all day, I'm gonna get fired. How about something like, this is not a reasonable request. Maybe the client will cut me some slack if I explain I need more time. What do you think your feelings would be like with these thoughts? I'm in control here. I'm making a reasonable request to my client. Then you would feel empowered instead of feeling anxious and overwhelmed. You're coming from a position of strength instead of feeling powerless. Many times, a binge comes from feeling out of control. You are in control, and you need to claim it. We do this by thinking about the situation instead of just reacting or just going with your feelings. Many clients are reasonable. Try asking the client if you can have an extra day to get the information. Tell the client you want to do a bang-up job for them and you need to talk to your research department to get the information. Try thinking through a situation instead of just allowing your feelings to take over. It'll make a huge difference. This is challenging work. You can listen to the videos and it makes perfect sense to you, but applying it is the tricky part. That's why so many people stay overweight and they never lose the weight. I want to help you. That's why I'm offering you a free mini session to give you personalized attention and teach you more tools. Go to valeriebentoncoaching.com today and sign up for the free mini session. I have a limited number of spots available. Be on the lookout tomorrow for video number 2. I will help you understand what you're really wanting when you're feeling stressed.